Hey guys, so today you and I are going to talk about if you should fire a programmer who uses Stack Overflow. So let's get into it. Well, I'm just going to assume here that the person who asked this question is a manager. And I kind of just, when I read this, should I fire a programmer who uses Stack Overflow? I just had to. I mean, if I didn't know any better, this I would have assumed to be a troll of some sort or some attempt that I thought it was a joke. Honest to God, I first thought it was a joke. But since I can't really, I don't want to be that person who assumes anything. I'll just give you my answer to this question since somebody actually took the time to ask it, right? So, no, you should not. And the reason why you should not is because pretty much every single programmer on the planet uses some reference tool to get help with programming problems. It may come as a shock to whoever is asking this question that programming is such a vast field and there is so many different things going on. Like there are so many things that are going on basically that there is no way a single programmer can have everything in their head. Like the collaboration process where people write out answers and help each other out with different programming problems is a very natural part of programming. It's there for absolutely everybody. I mean, one of the things that is going to be universally true is that no matter who you are, you're going to have a limit as to how much information you can keep in your head. And the fact of the matter is that having something like Stack Overflow, which is just a way for you to get answers to your questions, is a big help to pretty much every programmer out there. So firing somebody over using it is like asking, should I fire pretty much every single programmer on the planet that doesn't work specifically only with a very, very, very small portion of programming where they are the domain, one of the domain experts. So no, you should not fire a programmer who is, I mean, I would even go as far as to question myself in this regard. I mean, who are you? Because if you're asking this question, then I can only assume that you have no experience whatsoever from IT. Because this is like, I mean, even as a manager, I would say that this is like basic knowledge. It is basic knowledge to understand that programming is a sophisticated enough profession that people need to look stuff up. I mean, do you think doctors walk around with the answer to every medical question in their head? Programming is pretty much the same deal here. So I just don't know. I'm still wondering if this is a real question because it's such a, to me, it's just kind of mind blown that you could even consider something like this, because it's like, do you think every lawyer has every single law in their head? Of course not. So what I want you to take away from this is that if you are seriously asking whether or not you should fire somebody for using support tools such as Stack Overflow or, CodeLints or like anything that makes them write better software, I really think that you should reconsider your, I'm wondering whether or not you should be a manager. I'm assuming that you're not a manager in any type of sizable company. You might be running your own little small-time firm or something like that, or you maybe even be hiring this external programmer for some reason. I cannot it's beyond my capabilities to understand things that somebody who was a manager within IT could ask such a question. But if you are just a regular person hiring a freelancer or something like that, I can understand the question. But no, you should not fire a programmer for using Stack Overflow because almost all of them do. Have a great day.